Good morning and welcome to the Crypto Day Morning for today's date, Friday, 12th day of October 2018. My name is Derek. Very quick look at these markets. And then let's take a look at the top 10, or top 7 rather, Bitcoin tattoos. And amongst this, there has been just lower high after lower high in this market. And even now with what's been going on, it's just really hanging in there for the most part, but low volatility. And within the downtrend this way, there has been not lower lows. 1, 2, then this little bit of support test here, little bit here, little bit here. And now it remains again down towards this level. And until it doesn't break, it's going to stay above it. But it has to end this pattern at some point, because as I've been stating, it no longer can sustain such a pattern, as it can no longer make lower highs. Yeah, maybe it just stays in the 6,000 to 6,500 range, even 67 for the next little while, but that doesn't seem too realistic to happen. So there's going to be a point happening, whether it be, and I've said stuff like this a while, a day, a week, a month, or several months, it's going to break it at some given time relatively soon. And a decent leg lower is what the move would be if it ends up getting below this, breaks this matching low support level. And if that happens, it would most likely be fast moves, sort of like what was seen back in here. And then getting out above this, really, to me, it's got to get above this high in here before I can start to give any type of signals that this has ended the bearish / neutral sentiments, and that things are all bullish again. And well, this is what the end of the last bull market came into play. But in a bull market, what you're going to be getting is several times making higher highs, making new legs higher, prices staying a lot of times above this 18 average, finding support several times within it. Now, price action since this decline has spent most of its time below the 18 with correctionary moves within the band. But as I've been stating that it can't make lower highs anymore, it hasn't spent much time below the band recently. It has just went below it now, but preceding such, especially going back to like August the 23rd, it briefly went below it here in September, but it spent most of its time within the correctionary move, and it hasn't made any attempt to really give me a very good, clear, concise attempt or conviction that we may be ready to go for that next big play of either decent up move or decent down move. Even the move that just recently occurred, when I look at this on the single hour time frame, ever since that original leg move lower, there hasn't been any conviction down moves, and it has been a day and a half now. It's an okay setup bullishly, but not really. There's been a lot of resistance in here at around 62.39. So if it does manage to get above that, then I would expect a fast move to get up to into the 6300s. But that's only on the if situation. But the fact that it hasn't had this down move, it's less pessimistic, I think, the way of looking at it. That's the Bitcoin analysis. Now let's take a look at 7 Bitcoin tattoos. I am on the website 99bitcoins.com, and it's / the best 7 Bitcoin tattoos. This is done on January the 2nd of this year by Maria Santos. First, we got a public address on your arm. Definitely do not put your private address. That should go without saying. You could easily get robbed. I don't know even how accurate this would be, if you could even scan that and actually send your Bitcoin there. Interesting, of course, if you could. Number 2 is a father-son tattoo, and There we have what looks like a meteor or something of the like with a Bitcoin flag on it. That's what each of them have gotten done. It's very interesting. Sexy address. This girl here putting her deposit public key above, well, you can see her. Pretty nice. Discrete Bitcoin tattoo on the right shoulder. The logo for such. And this one is really odd, and I don't know if I would make this in the top ones. But crypto tattoo in a hidden place. It doesn't look like those are real tattoos to me. They almost look. This almost looks like a coin. The other one almost looks drawn in. I mean, drawn in over. But if it's real, that's cool. And then Bitcoin for life. I mean, over the back, completely a large size tattoo. That is showing very much committed to Bitcoin. And these guys are not going to be getting scared out if the market breaks down below the 6,000 mark. And finally, a simple Bitcoin logo on there as well. So thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.